Whilst on my visit to the Peacock Amateur Boxing Club, I met up with Julius Francis, the former Commonwealth and British heavyweight champion. First of all, I asked him how he came to fight Mike Tyson.
At the time, I was British and Commonwealth heavyweight champion. There was talk that Mike Tyson was going to come to this country, and who would he fight? And he wasn't going to just fight anybody, you know. And they weren't really thinking about bringing a European over to fight in England, because it wouldn't have made much sense.
So what was it like fighting Tyson?
To actually fight Tyson is hard work. He's not as wild and crazy as what people think. To me, he was a very mild, even humble person. He does his job a lot better than most. He was world champion when I was still an amateur fighter. If I'd have put a pound on myself as an amateur fighter, if I'd have put a pound on myself to say in the year 2000, I'd be fighting Mike Tyson. I'd be a multi-millionaire and I wouldn't have had to fight, you know what I mean? So
You didn't beat him?
No, unfortunately I didn't. But
put up a good fight?
Yeah, I gave him my best shot. Tyson, at the time, he'd had more knockouts than I'd had fights. So I went into the fight as a man, I fought Tyson as a man, and I came out as a man. And no one can't take that away from me. I hold a kind of dubious record against Mike Tyson as well, against other fighters that fought Mike Tyson, because Mike actually put me down 5 times. And I just kept getting up.
What's the highlight of your boxing career?
The highlight of my boxing career really is winning the British title and holding the Lonsdale belt outright, which I became only the 4th person to do it, behind Henry Cooper, Horace Notice, Lennox Lewis, then myself.
Why did you take the sport up?
I was 18 when I first walked into a boxing gym. Having seen one of my friends fight on the TV, winning the amateur title, never thought about boxing before then.
What do you enjoy about boxing?
I enjoy the camaraderie of boxing. Boxing has enabled me to travel, it's enabled me to see the world.
Do you get a buzz when you go in the boxing ring?
Do I get a buzz? Oh yeah, it's I think it's a great feeling actually walking into a boxing ring. It's one of those things that you can't really describe unless you've actually done it. When you win a fight, when you win a title, when you become champion, they're the things that you can't describe, because you're the only person right at that very time that's actually feeling it.
And who's your hero?
My hero of boxing, I've never been able to meet him, but I've admired him throughout my boxing career, and even before I ever thought about boxing. He's marvellous Marvin Hagler. I'm a heavyweight, but if I'd have had a choice of being in a weight division, what I would have liked to have been a middleweight, because that's where he was champion, and I would have liked to have emulated him.